When it comes to 21st century motorcycles, the image of a sleek candy, lime green, or equally vibrantly colored machine is generally considered to be the hallmark of Kawasaki. Guaranteed to turn heads and give riders state-of-the-art engineering and high-speed performance. These bikes add spice to even life's most mundane journeys. And from 250cc machines, right through the range to the powerful 1000cc plus models, Kawasaki always lives up to its "Let the good times roll" motto. Kawasaki, without a doubt, alongside Yamaha and Suzuki, build machines that the Japanese motorcycle industry can be rightly proud of. Although latecomers to the world market, the reputation of motorcycles built in Japan has grown more prestigious with the passage of time. Back in the 1950s, as the Japanese focused on a post-World War II recovery, mass production of cheap and cheerful goods meant that on a global scale, a Made in Japan label was synonymous with poor quality. However, when it comes to motorcycles, thankfully this stigma has long since gone. For quality and reliability, Kawasaki is at the forefront, and although they could never be described as cheap, the value for money principles of the Japanese motor industry definitely apply. And for many, Kawasaki will always be the epitome of style, particularly if a more contemporary color scheme happens to be to your taste. But to see where it all began, we need to head for Tokyo, Japan's capital, the world's most populated metropolitan area. This fascinating city, with its mix of ancient tradition and bustling modernity, is no longer the mystery that it used to be, with Tokyo now becoming a regular destination for foreign visitors. The fact that this is an island nation, which for centuries kept itself shut off from the rest of the world, is evident wherever you look. But ironically, the broadening of Japanese horizons as its people took to the seas is where our Kawasaki story actually begins. Mr. Shozo Kawasaki founded the company in the 1870s as a shipping yard in Tokyo, and some 18 years later it was incorporated as Kawasaki Dockyard Company Limited. However, as an industrial venture, Kawasaki really came into its own during the Second World War, when business boomed with the production of submarines and supertankers. World War II was a busy time for another Kawasaki division, namely their aerospace company. It was actually one of the world's first aircraft manufacturers, founded in 1918. And as the Japanese joined forces with Adolf Hitler in World War II, they produced planes and engines for the Imperial Japanese Army. The technology developed and the engineering skills acquired were phenomenal. But at the end of the war, Japan was banned from further aircraft development, and it would be well into the 1950s before production was resumed. Not surprisingly, Kawasaki looked to diversify, and in 1949,